this generation, it's a lot more people that haven't healed. They're still suffering from past trauma. They believe that whatever they went through, right, they haven't worked on themselves. And like I said, whatever they're going through, whatever they feel in their conscious, everyone is an enemy. Everyone is a cheater. Everyone is a person that's not good. It comes a point where you're with a person and then all they're trying to do is try to tell you what your worth is. You can be fellas. You had that female that would try to tell you your worth, trying to tell you that you ain't a real man because you're not doing this, you're not doing that. It failed to realize that that same female, they have a father in their life to show them and tell them how much they love them. So they think all men are enemies. Ladies, you got that one guy who comes to you and try to manipulate you and try to tell you that how women are supposed to be. Because they went through it and they believe that you're gonna do it. They'll try to belittle you, tell you you're not worth this, you're not that. You're big, you're too skinny, and I like women like this, but at the same time still trying to hold on to you. And then they turn around and disrespect you. Fellas do the same way too. They'll say certain things to you that's so hurtful and you just can't believe, like, yo, how is this person telling me all this? And they don't want to let me go. They'll try to let me know that, oh, you know, you ain't gonna ever find a person like me. I'm the best thing that you ever had. You fail to realize that it's you are the best thing that's happening to them, if that makes sense. But let's talk about it. Today we're gonna talk about, and before I talk about what we want to talk about, matter of fact, let me introduce it. Don't ever, a person that belittles you and disrespects you does not have a stable mind. They're not mentally stable. All right, before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Junior Best Friend, your new best friend, and I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Check this out, y'all. I remember we'll maybe talk about this video right now because I'm coming across a lot of conversations. I always have. Even at one point in my life, I was dealing with a person, and that same person will try to tell. I came in knowing who they are. They tried to, and you know what's crazy? That same person that I was speaking to, they was jocking me. They were blowing up my phone, and when they seen that I was really into them, and I showed love and attention to them, they just decided to just make it look like that I was the one that was chasing them. Like sort of like it was a game. Like, you know what I mean? It became a game and try to make you feel like you're nothing. And they'll try to tell you, oh, this is how you're supposed to be. And then they'll go as far to bring up their past, right? That person that they were in a relationship with and tell you that, oh, this person did this and that. I know that person wasn't perfect, but it made me feel this type of way. When you getting into when a person get that far, they try to belittle you and then to bring up what they ex did or what a person that dealt with in the past. Cut them off. Cut them off. At that point right then and there, they don't even like you. They don't even want to be with you. They want to destroy you. They want to destroy you because whatever that person in the past or what they have gone through, and they try to bring up to you that you're not good and you're this and that, it's because they're still going through their trauma. They're not healed. Those type of people like that mentally, they need to go seek some type of help. They need to get put on some type of medicine. I'm reaching a little bit, but that's how sickening it is. Because you're coming in and you know who you was and how you act in the beginning. You know that, hey, I came and brought value to you. I came and showed you love. I don't even matter what kind of career that they're doing. It don't even matter how much money they have. If they chose you to be with you intimately, they choose to be with you and do things with you physically, right? Affection. And then to turn around, you haven't changed up. Don't get me wrong. You got, like I said, in relationships and people that you deal with, you're definitely going to have issues. You're gonna have disagreements. And I'm not talking about that. But when it gets to the point where you're just think nothing have changed, you're still doing what you have to do to make them happy, and then you're just seeing that, okay, it's not me. And then you sit there and really try to understand them. You sit there and want to have a conversation with them, and then all they could turn around and blame and bring up is you. You're the problem because you looked at me this type of way. When I asked you a question, you didn't answer me quick enough. At that point right there, I just bring up, that's control right there. That's control. Another thing, a lot of people, what they really want is not really realistic of what the real reality is. Let me break it down to you. They may see that, okay, you know, having someone that's really nice, that's really, you know, that's mature, handsome, beautiful. You know, you catch where I'm coming from, and you just being around them, it makes them feel, okay, you know what, I can see myself with this person. But for them, they're not prepared. They're not, how should I say it? They're not ready to be with a person like you. They can't. Because them, who knows what happened, what they're going through. A lot of people, when they come into certain relationships, they don't tell you everything. They don't. They don't tell you everything. They're not really, you know, going to be very honest with you. And this is another thing too. They're victims. And those are the ones you have to be careful from. Or they'll come and talk to you and you get into a relationship and they'll tell you, oh, I wasn't really ready and this, that, and the third, and there's no solution. You have to get away from people like that. You have to stay away from people. And if you are going through that, you're going through a situation where somebody's belittling you, disrespecting you, even physically and mentally abusing you, I'm telling you to get away from that person. Because you stay long enough with that person, you get around this person, it's not going to end well for you and them. All right. So if this video resonates with you, I ask you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Understand life is too short. You're around people like that, a person like that, and then they're gonna turn people against you, and they are turning people against you. And then in the meantime, you got somebody out there. Like I said, there's 7 to 9 billion people out in this world. Out of that, can you imagine how many people will snatch you up and they'll give you the world, they give you anything you want, just because you are who you are, and you're giving them that same attention you give it to that person that don't give you no appreciation. You give it to them. They're dying for it. They want that. In the meantime, you're sitting there stressing out, trying to figure out why is me? Why did I do this? Why this person do it? Cut them off. You bring so much value in this world to only let somebody belittle you and tell you that you're not worth anything, and someone in this world that's out of that 7 to 9 billion people that's willing to come and just give you the whole world and give them the shirt off their back for you. All right. So if you like this video, I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And also, in the description below, comment pinned to the top. Keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. All right. Also, comment below. All right, peace.